Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku.co and ForexTrading.tv daily analysis for the S&P 500 for Wednesday, November 13th, 2013. Well, a return of the buyers today. For the previous two trading days we saw very small bodied candles, a lot of indecision in the market, and the market finding support down around the 10%. Today the buyers have come back in force with a very strong white bodied candle. The large white body suggests that the buyers have made a significant amount of net bullish progress on the day between the open and the close, and the buyers have closed with control of this market, and they've been very strongly committed to taking this market higher. The buyers have been that strong that they took out the important resistance at 1775, establishing a new major high here at 1782. And if you recall, that was a very important level of resistance, the 1775 area, an area that had been tested on 3 occasions in the recent past, and the market had seen some selling from that region. But then with the market holding up at the Tenkan-sen for the previous day's trading, it did suggest that there was a possibility of the buyers coming back into this market and trading to the upside. And that's exactly what we've seen, a very strong bullish breakout up above that important area of resistance at 1775. Now the market had formed some sort of a pattern there. It was a type of inverse triangle pattern, and with the market making lower troughs, it did suggest that there was a possibility of this market trading lower. But as I mention quite often, what we need to do is react to the market, not preempt the market. And we were waiting for a breakout and a close in either direction below the bottom barrier or above the upper barrier. And here we've seen the close up above the upper barrier and a bullish close at that. So exactly what we'd like to see, and it gives us a lot more confidence in this type of breakout, and suggests that there is a good possibility of there being some follow through. If we do see some selling coming, there's a very strong possibility of this previous resistance area at the top of the congestion area, or the inverse triangle type pattern, holding as support for this market. So that's around that 1775 level, and we should see some strong support coming in there. Below there, the Tenkan-sen, which acted as support for today's trading as well. The green line here should act as very solid support. Now in terms of Ichimoku, obviously a bullish market in all 3 timeframes. The market's trading up above the cloud, so that gives us an overall bullish bias in this market, and therefore that's why the greater probability of the breakout here from this congestion area was more likely to be to the upside. The market's also trading up above the Kijun-sen and the pink line, so we have a bullish market in the medium-term time frame, and as you can see, also trading above the Tenkan-sen, and the Chikou span here is above the corresponding price action. So it's confirming that there is very solid upside momentum in this market, and confirming the bullishness that we're seeing in all 3 time frames. Now, in terms of the cloud, the Ichimoku cloud and the Kijun-sen, the market is trading a fair distance away from both of these indicators, and is looking a little bit overextended, so it wouldn't surprise to see not much follow through here. With this being an extreme type candle, with this breakout, we could see some profit taking. We could see the market come off and find support somewhere around this 1775 area, and then continue back on its way. And as we move into the next couple of weeks trading, the area of support around the cloud will be actually moving higher, so that equilibrium that the cloud represents will be moving higher. Looking at the Kijun-sen, that has begun pointing up, as has the Tenkan-sen, and that suggests that we have some newfound upside momentum in this market, and is supporting the idea that we actually may see some follow through. So watching the high of this current candle at 1782 becomes very important early in trading. If we see strong early bullish activity up above there, we could see the market trading a fair bit higher than what we're seeing at the moment. But if we see a weakness early, we could see the market come off and find support around 1775. But let's wait and see how the market reacts there, and react to the market, not try to preempt or force any of our own ideas on the market.